Yama, it's Jack. Let's take a look at what's in the news. All this week, we've been telling you about fires that have been burning in eastern Australia. And there were fires in South Australia and WA as well. It's a scary time for the people who live in these areas. But something that lifts their spirits is the massive team of emergency workers who help to keep them safe. In Port Macquarie in New South Wales, some kids got together to say thank you.
These kids woke up bright and early to come and meet the people who were working around the clock to save their town. Just before the Firies left for another hard day of work, these kids gave them letters, pictures and posters to express their thanks.
I made this little card, so it says, "To Firies, you have done a great job. You have saved heaps of homes. Great job, from Joe."
Lots of these kids are staying here at the Wauchope Showgrounds with their families and pets while they wait for it to be safe to return home.
I've been pretty scared, but I knew I was safe because they saved so many homes, and I'm sure that they're going to save my home.
They also protected my school. It got quite close to our school that we had to evacuate.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think it's goosebumps seeing all this family, all the kids around, all the photos, that kind of stuff. It gives you, goosebumps, yeah, it's very emotional.
To see this from everyone, the pictures and the smiles on the kids' faces, it's good, yeah. It's very appreciated.
High five!
Italy's famous city of water is still full of water. And now the country's Prime Minister has officially declared an emergency. The tide is super high around Venice right now, and all this flooding has caused massive damage to some really famous landmarks. Declaring an emergency means people and businesses can get compensation, and the government's going to build a better water defence system. The world's real-life Iron Man has just set a new world record. His actual identity is Richard Browning, and his company builds jetpacks. So it's no wonder he's just set a new world speed record wearing a jet engine powered suit at 138 k's an hour.
Know that we can set a much higher speed. We are only scraping the surface. I've only got one very small wing, so I think we can go even faster again another time.
He actually had the old record too. I guess he's just got a passion for jetpack flying. Now to a question I've been asking for years. Is there a way to make dogs live forever? I mean, there probably isn't, but a professor in the US is working on a big study to maybe help them live a little longer.
Scientists have put out the call for 10,000 dogs to be a part of this massive study in America. This guy, Professor Daniel Promislow, wants to better understand what makes some dogs live longer than others.
The Dog Aging Project is going to recruit dogs of all ages, all breeds, purebreds and mixed breed dogs, males, females from every region in the country.
The study will follow the dogs through their whole life, and their owners will collect info on everything from diet and environment to their exercise, and then send it to the professor. One of the reasons the study's so important is that dogs and humans live in the same environment and can sometimes get some of the same diseases. So the results will probably also affect us.
Understanding how to keep dogs healthier longer is going to be good for dogs and good for the people who love dogs.
And making sure these super cute companions live a long, happy life is a really nice thing.
We're packing a lot into these next few stories. You could say they're, a little overcrowded. What's better than seeing a whale on a whale watching tour? Probably seeing hundreds of dolphins crowded together diving in and out of the waves. This stampede, or porpoising as it's called, was spotted off the coast of the US. Apparently dolphins do this when they're on the hunt for food or trying to avoid a predator. I'm hoping they were hunting for food. Check out these mischievous mongooses that were caught tampering with golf balls during a golf comp in South Africa. Turns out mongooses have a bit of a reputation for crowding this particular golf course. I mean, hey, maybe they just want to play golf. Ballet classes are already pretty crowded as it is, with all the leaping, pliéing and pas de bourrée. But this class managed to squeeze in a few extra dances so some of the ballerinas' dads or mums could learn some new moves. Well, that's all the news we have for today, but before we go, you might be wondering why I say Yama at the beginning. Well, that's just how you say hello in Gomeroi, which is the language of my people. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.